hello there people, Weston here, playing Resident Evil 2, the remake. I've been hesitating as far as this game is concerned. I wanted this playthrough to be perfect in every way, shape and form. I've been psyching myself up and out and down in every other direction for a while now. I'm so hesitant because I want this to be perfect, but then again, it's all going to end up being an imperfect mess anyway, and I guess that's what adds value to it. These little idiosyncrasies and imperfections that make any given playthrough what it actually is, and adds a certain flavor to it, instead of being purely mechanical and boring and optimal. So many things can go wrong with me, with the game, with the recording. I don't know anymore. I've checked so many things. But I guess I just have to give it a go. Continue playing from your last save, but I don't have a save. Start a new game from the very beginning. Okay. Scenario select Leon S. Kennedy, Claire Redfield. Leon S. Kennedy. After a few days of radio silence from his new post, Leon S. Kennedy drives to Raccoon City to scope things out. Unbeknownst to him, a nightmare awaits. Claire Redfield. A different nightmare awaits Claire Redfield, who is unaware of just how drastically her very ordinary life is about to change. It does say a different nightmare, and it seems to suggest quite clearly and transparently that I'm supposed to play the first campaign, the first scenario. That I'm supposed to play Leon as the first scenario and follow that up with Claire's. I don't know what the tie-ins are, and I don't know if it's easier to make sense of them if you play them in a particular order. But let's consider the following. These are options not presented to me on the left and the right. They're presented vertically as the top and the bottom. Now, this in itself doesn't necessarily say anything, but it just implies it, that there's an order to this, rather than this being a horizontal choice, where you can pick any of these options and any is gonna be fine. Thus, despite the fact that I wanted to play Claire first, I'm going to play Leon first. Okay, few days of radio silence from his new post. As far as I understand it, Leon S. Kennedy is an officer. Maybe he belongs to STARS, I don't know. Well, how about we just find out? How about we do that? Let's play Leon's story. Select a game mode. Assisted. For players who are unfamiliar with action games. Aim assist. Recover a certain amount of health automatically. Enemies are a little weaker. Please. Who do you take me for? Am I some sort of a casual? Standard, the normal gameplay mode. Please. Who do you take me for? Hardcore for hardcore fans of the series. Saving requires ink ribbon. On ink ribbon. No autosave. Stronger enemies. Yeah, lay it on me. I'm a glutton for punishment. Apparently, I am a fan of the series. Am I a fan of the series? I've played 1, I've played 0. I guess I gave them a first shake. Tried out reasonably high difficulty levels. Yeah, I think I might consider myself a bit of a fan of the series, although a relatively new one. Perhaps a newcomer to the series to an extent, but a fan of the series nonetheless. I love it, Resident Evil. Give it to me. Hardcore game mode requires the use of increments to save. I know, you've just told me that. I can read. In addition, there is no autosave in this game mode. It literally said so in the previous menu. Do you think I'm illiterate? Start a new game in hardcore mode? Yes, that's what I've told you already.
Raccoon City, an industrial city in the heart of America, and the one Leon S. Kennedy was assigned to protect and serve. As he drives towards his place of employment, the dim lights of a gas station catch the rookie cop's eye. He casually decides to make one final pit stop and stumbles headfirst into a terrifying new reality. By the way, people, if you want to give players something to read on loading screens, don't just yank them into newly loaded content as soon as it's done loading, or they'll never get a chance to read it if they just happen to have sufficiently fast mass storage devices. What you should do instead is what basically everyone else seems to have figured out by now. Once you're 100% done loading content, just display a blinking message saying press any key to continue in the bottom middle of the screen, and then only continue once the player presses something.
Raccoon City, Industrial City, can you... No!
Don't worry, Past Vestin, I've read it, it's fine.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me.
Zombie.
She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
Dude.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, it'll sink their teeth in you. I should attack somebody.
Oh, come on. Just getting good.
Love you, buddy. You've got a really bushy beard. I love the quality of the cinematic, but it is just a cinematic, right? That's not in-engine. Or is it?
I need some sleep.
Little tracker, buddy. Whoa, the...
Shit.
Trucker, you've killed a man. Plowed right through him in a truck. It's a zombie now, you're stuck. It's...
What do I do? What am I gonna do?
Buddy, no, please, don't, no. No, 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 no. Keep your eyes on the... Leon, is that you? Is that you, buddy? Is that you, Leon S. Kennedy? Is this me? Ah, yeah, the Missile gas station. Excellent. We're right here. Why? I do not know. Presumably, for some gasoline. Petroleum.
No one's around.
Gotta pump your own gas, buddy. I know this might be a challenge because you sound American, but rest assured, you can do it. Right, Leon, you're a big boy. You should go and investigate, but don't do it without your weapon. Yeah. Someone was tracking blood. That's no... Oh, don't tell me that this is... Wait, are these the actual graphics? Look around. See, this is what... When you play Master of Magic in glorious 320 by 240 resolution, and then you see this. This is from a few years ago. This is old as hell. But for me, this is mind-blowing. My goodness. Look at it. Oh, my buttery smooth. Oh, RTX on. Oh, yes.
Needless to say, my first impressions of the game were quite positive.
Oh. Oh, you can't... You can't imagine... Well, maybe you can imagine. Who you gonna call? I mean, you could radio in for help. You don't know what's going on yet. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with cops.
Is that the problem with cops?
Is that the problem with cops? There's one problem with cops, and this is it. Don't see. This is the problem with me and my statements. Every single time I'm about to make some sort of a statement, yeah, I'm stalling for time because I'm scared out of my excrement. Oh, the light lighting effect. Oh, yes, the blue. Anyway. Yes, I'm buying time. I'm buying time because I'm afraid. Whatever. This is the problem with me making statements. I tend to cut them short because I realize, hold on, is what I'm saying really true? Is it really the case? And I have a certain sense of dedication to truth and honesty. So whenever I realize that my statements may be inaccurate, I immediately stop myself and try to correct myself. But if you do that, you effectively don't have to cushion every single statement of saying, well, maybe, kind of, possibly, that's just my opinion, man. All you have to essentially, pretty much, basically, say nothing. See what I'm doing here? That's exactly how this works. But anyway, enough about me. Leon over here is soaking wet. Okay, some barrels. Some tires. Canister. I don't know what these contain. Ice batteries. Those are not car batteries, are they? They're containers of some sort, but what do they contain? I genuinely don't know. Bags of ice. This is one of the most bizarre things a man can purchase, but as far as I understand it, there's something strange about Americans. Well, there's another strange thing about Americans that makes them buy ice in a store instead of making their own.
Update, they also buy bottled water,
Sure.
which they know is tap water in a bottle.
I guess it's one of the most bizarre examples of, I believe profligacy is the term,
It is.
although I might have to look it up.
No, you're right, the spendthrifts.
Why would you? It's just, you've got a freezer at home, put water in basically anything, you get ice, right?
Yeah, that's how it works, man.
You don't have to make it into little cubes, although if you want to, there are these little devices for making ice cubes.
You wanna see some zombies, though?
But of course, you can use the good old standby of the untraditional ice. Why? I'm still in this damn area. I haven't moved an inch. I've done nothing.
Peak Western content.
I'm just going through a tutorial right now. I got taught how to look around. My goodness, I can pan around. The frame rate is absolutely perfect. It's all wonderful. I'm just enjoying the view. I'm just enjoying the scenery.
Just go.
I'm just being
Just go.
extremely gabby. Okay, don't worry. Don't you worry. Let's read everything. Let's have fun. We are about to refresh your mind. Can I have some of the brain energy drink? I hear that's a good brand. Oh, maybe you don't sell those here. I'm sorry. I would have to drive all the way over to Crimson City to get that. Missile gas station. Oh my goodness, this is embossed or not? Oh my goodness, one goes up, the other one goes down. I can't remember. Embossing is the one. Is embossing the one that goes down or up? I know that there's raised lettering, but there's got to be a term.
I wish I was doing this on purpose.
Whatever.
But I wasn't.
Yes, we are open. Are we though?
Hello? Anybody there? Something's not right.
You've got that right, Leon. Investigate this door. At least you've got a flashlight. You know what I mislike a great deal? Okay, swing this open. Know your exits. Okay, I can run back to my car if anything goes wrong. Get my gun, get on the horn, do whatever. Anything I can find. Are there secrets in these games? Anything cute I can find? Any?
You alright?
Hey, buddy. Talk to me. Have you been bitten by a zombie?
Move. I'll be back for you.
You're pointing over there. Maybe there's something wrong over there, but... I can radio in for help, don't worry.
You can't radio in for help, and for a good reason.
There's a wounded man over here. I'm going to need an ambulance. Stat! Send help. Send the paramedics.
In my defense, I couldn't read the loading screen text. It just flashed by.
No, that's not your intuition, Leon. I don't know what year we're in, so maybe you can't just whip out a cell phone. Maybe you can't whip out a sort of a radio transmitter you have on you. Maybe you have to... But why would you refuse to radio this in What are you looking for? Over here. I mean, the guy is telling him to go over there, so I'm presumably better off trying to look over here. Nope, I can't go over there. Not yet, anyway. People are struggling over there, not just financially. Did he seriously point in that direction? Here, that's what the zombie is, buddy. You might want to see it. It's gonna bite you on the neck, and then you're gonna be basically dead. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Hello? Hello? What's going on here? Police!
Stop moving.
Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
You're gonna get bitten right now because you got distracted. Leon, you might wanna leave.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
Run. I've got 4 shots left. Leon? I'm so glad you can use your flashlight or torch if you're British. Simultaneously with your gun. Yeah, because I played all the Doom 3. And I don't have the best memories. Officer! Officer? Oh. Well, I could say that he knew the risks, but did he? Did anyone? I guess the solution in these circumstances is to radio in for help, isn't it? Because that thing is bound to get up soon enough. And Leon is going to have himself one big fright. Key, storage room. A well-worn key. Put it here. Okay, I have 8 slots for items. Escape from the stall. New objective. Here is my inventory. I'm fine. I'm fine. Matilda. 12-shot capacity 9mm polymer frame handgun. Non-standard issue gun with problems that make it impractical for the general public. What sort of problems does Matilda have exactly? Well, I guess I'm saddled with this gun with problems. No info as far as the map is concerned. Any documents? Orientation letter. Officer Leon S. Kennedy, on behalf of the RCPD, congratulations on completing your training. Your especially high marks are to be commended, and we couldn't be prouder to have you as a member of our force. That's the 18th of September 1998. Please report for orientation at Raccoon City Police Station on Friday, September the 25th at 8 a.m. We look forward to serving with you. Raccoon City Police Chief Brian Irons. Gotcha, Brian. Wait. Completing your training. That seems to suggest that Leon over here is a rookie. Okay, I've got a key to the storage room. There are no autosaves, and the only way you save is via ribbons. If I die over...
Jesus.
Jesus is right. You've gotta be kidding me.
No way. This can't be.
You're no longer fine, Leon? I mean, what was I supposed to do? There was no space to evade.
What are you doing?
Oh. Oh. No! No!
Shit.
No! 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 Fuck! No! No! Not like this! Not like this! Leon! Leon, I swear. Live! Leon! I have failed you. I know what I was supposed to do. Right. That door was closed. The zombie backed me into a corner. I was supposed to back away, open that door with the key and get on with my... Hold on, I understand. I understand the entire sequence now. I'm so sorry, people, but let me explain it to you as I have just realized. It should have been a natural instinct, and it kind of was, but I figured there was no way to go there. And I figured I knew what to do with the key. It was to open that door in the stall. But apparently my ability, my spatial reasoning senses somehow failed me.
That's no excuse, you have a map.
You know how in that store there was a door to the right that was closed? That's the door you open with a key, and I knew that. But that door has two sides, right? And the key was next to one side of that door. The inner side. So the solution was to run away from the zombie, inside, use the key to open that door, and get out of the stall. That's the way. Going through the zombie is not an option. Would have been such a beautiful sequence had I managed to do this from the get-go, but... Well, I'm sorry, I failed.
It's okay, Past Western. The important part is that you learn from your mistakes.
I've not only failed myself, I have failed you. But I will do better this time.
Hello? Anybody there?
It's such a simple sequence. It was so obvious, too, what I should have done. So clear. Running into the zombie, death wish.
Good rule of thumb, not always true.
But you know, I did manage to run past it once. That's the interesting part. And how could I have known that the guy closed the door behind me?
You could have tried retreating the first time around before or after fully unloading
This is the closed door.
upon the zombie.
You alright?
In the... Okay.
Move. I'll be back for you.
Stop moving.
Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
Yes, you will. Now back off. Take aim.
God damn it.
Key. Yes, I know. This is the key. Examine! Storage room key. The key to the gas station storage room. I understand.
Jesus.
Weston, no, not through here, not through here, past the shelf, closer to the door. No.
Oh no.
No way. This can't be.
Wait. I got
You can also check your map.
Okay, no, fine, fine. Okay, let me put it this way. You can't run all the way back there because that's a dead end. You're supposed to navigate your way over here. So yes, some of the way you have to run towards the zombie, but there's a forked path. If you run all the way back, you run toward the key is, not where the door is. If you run over here, you run to where the door is, I've essentially wasted 2 shots. But that's okay. It downed the zombie as well. I guess the amount of damage can be kind of random. And I didn't shoot my final shot with a full aim. But that's still okay. Using key items. When you need to use an item, like a door or solve a puzzle, select the item and then the use command. Whoa no! Whoa no! Leon, run!
What the?
Oh, Leon, no, 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 not like this! No! No, Leon, Neon! Who are you?
Don't shoot!
I know that's you. How was I supposed to evade that guy? I know they get hurt and they get kind of stunned because of that. Who are you?
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
Well, I'm not.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Do you have a gun? Can we... We can't go back to the station.
Come on!
What do you mean, come on? Where are we supposed to go?
Get in! Hold on.
Gun it. I am not cut out for this. What were those things? Is that what you'll...
What the hell is going on?
Okay, that's a good one too.
Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Chris Redfield, yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Welcome to Raccoon City, home of Umbrella. Yeah, I know. I am so sorry, people. I have failed you. My goodness, I have failed so many times. I needed to get past that guy, and the only thing I could have done to kind of stop him was to stun him. Shoot him, then run past him. That was basically the only option, but... maybe I should have shot him later? There were about 3 zombies though, at least 2. I didn't have an easy time navigating my way out of the station. Oh, that's right, I needed more shots, and 2 shots I have wasted on that initial zombie. So that's my mistake, but I don't think I should necessarily replay that initial section. I don't think there's much of a point. I think instead I should just go on with my life, proceed from here, and try to do better in the future. But yes, Raccoon City. Resident Evil 2.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station.
That's good news, that's where we're going.
Medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
Oh my god, this is so unreal.
You don't say.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no
No,
survivors?
there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be.
Don't cry, Claire. I need you to be strong. I'm not that sure what I'm doing myself. I'm trying to
We're
help,
walking from here.
but... Oh, great, great. That's a couple of zombies. Can you just run them over?
Running.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, good call. Okay, we're not running. We're not running. We're...
We gotta back up.
She's about to get munched on. Hey, is that cavalry? The cavalry's here! I don't know who that is. It's the trucker!
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now!
I'm sorry, Leon, Look, you're...
Hold on!
This is so bad. so bad. He's asleep. He plowed through. It's filled with gasoline. This is about to blow, isn't it? They couldn't have gotten out. Even if they got out, they would have been munched on by the zombies. That was, wow. Claire! Claire? Well, I guess he can assume she's dead, and it would be a reasonable assumption to make. I guess that's the last we'll see of her. Of course it won't
Claire,
be.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm fine! Just peachy keen, except for the zombies and the
Can't stay
flames.
here, it's not safe.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
I'll be there.
Will you though? Run! No!
This is out of control.
No! Go! Come on! Oh, this is so wretched.
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned.
He's mortally injured.
There it is. The station.
Raccoon City Police Department. Excellent. Will there be any help inside? This is so horrible, my goodness. I couldn't even run past the zombies properly. What's wrong with me? And I have free camera. Everything is so fine, so perfect. Oh, come on. Just get in. Close this. Can you latch it? Yes. There are probably zombies inside as well. Don't gloat. Don't look at this and say, ha ha, you can't get me over here. Well, maybe they can. For all I know, they can. Can you break this? Perhaps not yet. I don't know. Do you need a battering ram? A crowbar? Do you need anything? You need healing. You desperately need healing, Leon. You know, I did this to you. That's my doing. I could have handled this better. Logos knows I could have handled this better. I hardly could have handled this any worse and still lived if I wanted to. He's at his lowest. Explore your surroundings. Keep out. Well, see, I'm going to keep this in mind. Someone wrote this. Presumably that someone had something in mind. So for now, unless...
Hello? Is anybody here?
I need healing. Is that healing spray? First aid spray. Let's see now, huh? Health and recovery items. Thank you, game. As you take damage, your health monitor in the bottom left will drop from fine to caution to danger. When in danger, quickly heal yourself with a green herb or first aid spray before it's too late. Thank you, game. Very cool. First aid spray, a healing spray that will restore you to full health. You right click to leave. Examine. Can. Spray. Unit of a first aid recovery spray. Please recover, Leon. He's fine. Again. I'm sorry, but there's a reason these things exist. And, of course, that reason is so you can restore your health. And if you never use your health, then there's no point in these items existing, now is there? Making use of the map. The map screen is useful for more than just your current location and surroundings. It can also show you any points of interest and items you have found but haven't picked up. I see. I may have failed as far as previous sections were concerned. I didn't check the map screen, now did I? I did not. So maybe I have missed out on something. But then again, there wasn't really much time to search. I felt like it was quite frantic. Just like old times. Just like old times. Zoom in and zoom out. Okay, I can use the mouse wheel for that purpose. Change floors with T and G. Not happening. So these doors, or these pathways are locked for now. This is open, this is closed. This is available, but I haven't checked it yet, and I can go upstairs. That's about it. That's about as much as we know. Now, quite frankly, I would like to save. The station is in essentially a lockdown state. Sections of it are cut off, presumably for good reason, for very good reason. They don't want things to get in or out, so I presumably ought to keep that in mind. Respect that, and open them only as a last resort, as I explore everything else and run out of options. Ink ribbon for typewriters. Royal type. 2 ink ribbons. Tell me about the ribbons. What do they mean? An ink ribbon required when using a typewriter. Beautiful. Music to my ears. Now, that may be a dubious way of phrasing it. I mean, when has a ribbon ever been music? But let's just roll with it. Can't listen to the radio? I don't care. Oh, is that an item chest? Yes, it is. The key to the gas station storage room. It has a ticker. Presumably, it's useless from this point on. I'm going to store it in my chest. I don't want to carry it with me. And of course, I will not carry ink ribbons on the assumption that every time I encounter a typewriter, it's going to have associated ribbons with it. I don't know about that. For all I know, it won't. Okay, that's the item chest. What is this then? Raccoon Police Department. Yes. You know, maybe I shouldn't have triggered a cutscene before saving.
There has to be someone here.
Well, there's you. Is that Chris Redfield? I would like it. I would like it.
Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
I gotta find that guy.
I agree. And I will investigate East Side. I will, but I will save first. That was enough excitement for now. Enough excitement indeed. My goodness. I've managed to fail numerous times in basically every single task I have been saddled with. Every single thing I had to do, I've managed to fail to some extent, to some capacity in. It's quite astonishing, really. I have basically limped my way towards victory. And that's the way I like it. Well, maybe not the way I necessarily like it. Perhaps I don't appreciate it as much as I should, but all the same, as long as I manage to prevail in the end, as long as I manage to get through the levels, get through the game, even if it is limping through it, if it's on the highest difficulty level and I can manage it, I am pleased with myself, sufficiently pleased with myself. That's the main takeaway. I'm going to use my ink ribbon here, and I will go on from there. But for now, thank you all oh so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.